Previously on the Arch Campbell Show.
Oh, do you know what Carol Channing said when she met the Dalai Lama?
Carol Channing met the Dalai Lama and said, "Hello, Dolly." There we go. This is 3D. This is what we got for 3D.
3D.
But it's been so cold around here.
Oh, gosh.
There haven't even been any heated debates.
What is the difference between an engineer and a battery?
A battery has a positive side.
And now, lower your expectations for Arch Campbell.
That's right. That's right. Here we are, miraculously, once again, friends, and welcome to another fun night. And let's begin by saying hello to one of my favorite guys is here tonight. He's a star reporter on the streets of D.C.'s much-seen ABC7's Good Morning Washington, El Nino himself, Mr. Johnny Gonzalez.
El Nino is back, Archie. Thanks for having me. Happy Easter. Look, I brought some peeps along.
Oh.
I got some pink ones. I got some yellow ones. I know that maybe you're not a big fan of these, so I brought 2 of my eggs for you. There you go.
That's just
2 eggs there
fabulous, Johnny. I always love it when you're on the show. You know, we call you El Nino. I was looking at your Facebook page. You've got a new profile.
Oh, here we go.
Huh?
You're always stalking me on the Facebook,
seen the new,
man.
The new profile picture?
It's my GQ look. Do we have it?
Oh, look. Hey, El Guapo.
Look at that. That suit's from Kmart, 1999.
Yeah, and they make some great stuff.
And that's the look I have right before a live shot when we're near the White House and there's no bathroom near around. Close by.
What have you been covering lately? What's going on with you?
Well, we're at the White House there. We've been doing a lot of, unfortunately, it's a lot of. What's going on here behind me? I think the count's back here running around.
That's one of our guests who's coming
He
up.
was sniffing my neck earlier.
Really? Yeah, well, he does that.
Just a little bit of everything, Arch. Some fun stuff,
Yes, that's fine. That's one of our
it's always nice to be able to just kind of let loose here and have pretty women running behind me.
That's great. Yeah, well, we love it when Count Gore. That's kind of a little teaser. Count Gore is here, but we've got a lot of. The show is packed, so I think we'd better get to it. So will you do me the honors, please, and introduce our first guest?
Let me just swallow this peep here, Arch.
That's great.
All right, Arch, your first guest has enriched D.C.'s film world for a generation now. He founded the Film Fest here in D.C., our town's annual spring event. Film Fest D.C. gives a home to movies that might not otherwise make it to
It's like this show.
Make it, exactly.
For movies.
Please welcome Mr. Tony Gittins.
Tony Gittins. Tony.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
The man who brought Film Fest D.C. to Washington.
It's always great to be here, Arch.
How many years for Film Fest D.C.
This is our 28th year, bringing great films here to Washington, D.C. And you've been a partner with us all those many years.
Well, and I was thinking when you started Film Fest D.C. just as all the movie theaters stopped showing foreign films. So you have done a great service to our town.
Well, in over this almost three decades now, we've attracted hundreds of thousands of people have come by. We brought tens of thousands of films here that otherwise wouldn't have been shown. We've had a great time.
A lot of them went on, like I remember La Vie en Rose won an Oscar.
Yeah, it did. It did. We like to think we have our pulse on what's going on in international cinema, and we're glad to be here working in D.C.
And you brought along a cutout that's in the Washington Post with the entire schedule of Film Fest D.C. How many movies you showing?
We're showing about 80 films this year, and this is our schedule. That's available. You'll find it on the street. You'll find it in the Post. You can check it out on our website, filmfestdc.org. All the information is right here.
Sell it, baby. And I will be with you on opening night at Mazagauri, and I'm always very honored when you ask me to come over there and open things.
Well, it wouldn't be the same, Arch, if you weren't there to host it and let our folks know where they're so welcomed.
Now, we have a little preview of the opening film. I think it's called The Grand Seduction.
Yes, yes.
And it looks like it's from Ireland.
No, this one is from Canada.
Oh, really? But
yeah, our closing night film is from Ireland.
I'm certainly glad I did my homework before tonight. But who prepares?
It's the other bookend.
But it looks like it's a very funny fish out of water story about a little village that tries to lure a doctor to become their doctor. So we have a little preview, and let's take a look.
Now we're to make Dr. Paul Lewis believe that Ticklehead is the finest place to call home. Enjoy our beautiful harbor. The doctor loves cricket.
Is this for real?
Jumping Jesus.
What do we do? We have no idea how to play cricket. Yeah!
Both teams won.
Let's get back to the boat.
Have a seat.
In. Anything else?
It's no longer athlete's foot, it's athlete's leg.
Turn it up. Put it on speakers.
So how is it, the town you're in?
Medical opinion, inbreeding. Hi.
So, I've been drinking.
That's exactly what a girl wants to hear when a stranger knocks on her door in the middle of the night.
Not too close now.
Sorry.
I miss you.
What would you do if you were here?
What would I do?
Tell me. Love of God, tell her.
There it is.
lot
the
of
Grand
fun.
Seduction.
A lot of fun.
That
Lot of
looks
fun.
like Brendan Gleeson in there, too.
Yes, it is. And we also have the director, Don McKellar, who will be with us for the evening. Folks will get a chance to meet him and talk about how he made this gem
Big
of a
party
comedy.
after the show, too. People have met have gotten married as a result of your opening night party.
Well, we're not
If they
saying it's a champagne,
Didn't
but
get married, they at least got lucky. So, now, you know, Tony, when we have guests of your caliber on the program, we like to give them a little quiz.
Oh, Lord.
And Johnny Gonzalez, if you would, we don't like to embarrass our guests, so we bring the answers of the quiz over. So
Here it is, Mr. Gittens. There it is.
This is our
Would you like a piece?
film.
I would like one. Thank you. There
Happy
we
Easter to you.
go.
There you go.
That's for the after party, Johnny. These are questions about movies, since you are our movie maven in DC. And so here is your first question on the movie quiz. Here you go. Number one. How many film critics does it take to change a light bulb?
None. They like sitting in the dark.
That's right. That's right. How did the amateur director manage to direct 2 movies at once?
His first film was his last film.
I know that guy. And finally, why was Samson the greatest actor in the Bible?
Oh, Arch, how could you? Because he brought the house down.
They brought the house down, and you
Boo,
always
Arch.
do. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear friend Tony Gittens, and go to see Film Fest DC. It's one of the great things in our town. And Tony, we will see you later on in the program.
Yes, thank you so much. Take care.
Now, there he is. There's the plug. Now, Johnny Gonzalez.
Well, Arch,
Johnny,
tonight on your show, the Arch Campbell Show.
How can we follow this?
Well,
what can we do?
I don't know how we can follow these two back here. They're getting pretty frisky back here. Washington's favorite vampire, the star of Creature Feature,
Yes.
Count Gore Duvall, previews this weekend's Awesome Con.
Had a little
Arch
preview
answers
of
your
him
questions
already.
in Ask Arch. Unbelievable.
Yes.
And with a special surprise guest today, actually,
A
Arch.
surprise comedian has come in at the last moment, and we love that.
And find out what we're giving away this week. It's probably not any good, but you'll want to tune in anyways. Plus the usual mistakes and embarrassments, that and less, much less, tonight on the Arch Campbell Show.
Our dear
Back to
friend,
you, Archie.
Johnny Gonzalez, thank you very much.
I'm Matt Anderson. Thank you. One of the stars of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee on stage at Ford's Theater.
Oh my.
You're watching the Arch Campbell Show, and how do you spell pathetic? A-R-C-H.
That's right. Yeah, that's just great. T-H-A-N-K-S. That's a fun show at Ford's Theater. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this week DC turns Comic-Con on its rear with DC's own Awesome Con, a celebration of graphic novels, movies, TVs, and other pop culture icons. And who better to explain Awesome Con to us than one of the weekend's star attractions at that gathering, and our dear friend, please welcome Count Gore Duvall. Count, Count.
Hey.
Great to see you again.
My pleasure, my pleasure. You know, and I've been to Comic-Con in San Diego, and I'm telling you, Awesome Con is awesome compared. I mean, really. Every comics, you said,
a lot of people don't know this is going on. It's at the DC Convention Center, and it's getting as big as Comic-Con.
Absolutely.
Explain, please.
Well, you know, like it's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday for first of all. So it's 3 days, and you've got television covered. You've got Billy Piper from Doctor Who there. We got comics covered. George Perez, Steve Niles.
People who love graphic novels, crazy TV
Timothy
shows.
Zahn's going to be there, and I'm going to be there.
And what will the Count be doing?
And I'm going to be there all 3 days. I have a table. 656. Come by and see me. Buy something.
Now, this is from last year.
Yeah.
We're looking at a little bit of video, and it kind of looks like Geek Fest. Is that wrong of me to say that?
Sure. You have people in and out of costume, but it's like they all the genres, and they get together and they have a lot of fun.
And there's a new word for when you dress up, like
cosplay. Costume play, cosplay, yes.
Cosplay.
Yes, I don't participate myself.
Dr. Ruth was talking about that the other day, but maybe she meant something else.
And also, I got to tell you this, because Saturday afternoon.
But I got to tell you, seriously.
It's the 5th anniversary showing of Every Other Day is Halloween, which you're in.
The documentary about Count
Gore,
Gore, the host of Creature Feature for so many years.
And we've got a panel discussion afterwards with myself and Steve Niles and Mark Wheatley and maybe some other people.
These are some of the other great horror hosts.
Well, no, these are Steve Niles is a graphic novel writer.
Yes,
he did 30 Days of Night, and he was in the movie also. So
but we know you are the greatest horror host of them all.
I wouldn't say that, but you could.
I could, and let me remind people that you're on the World Wide Web. Right?
www.countgore.com. And Sunday morning, I get to MC the Q&A with Billy Piper, who played Rose Tyler in Doctor Who, and let me face it, I'd love to put the bite on her.
Easter morning with Count Gore.
Oh, yes, I will rise to the occasion.
Well, Count, when we have people like you on, we like to give them a little quiz. Okay. We have prepared a superhero quiz for you.
Superhero!
Johnny Gonzalez.
Here we are.
We give our friends the answers.
Here you go. Would you like some pizza? He's taking my
peep all over.
This guy doesn't age. What is it with him?
Well, it's
what we can do with these?
Bloodstream there. That's fine.
There it goes.
And
it doesn't work here.
Incidentally, I forgot the questions to your quiz, but I'm going to make them up anyway.
All right.
So here is your first quiz. A superheroine, Wonder Woman actually, got a tattoo of Frosty on her abdomen.
Yes.
What did she call her Frosty tattoo?
Of course, her abdominal snowman.
Her abdominal snowman, that's right. Where does Spider-Man keep his... A professional comic is coming on after this.
We're warming up for him.
Where does Spider-Man keep his homepage?
Dean, this is for you.
His homepage.
Oh, of course, on the World Wide Web.
Right there with you.
Yes.
And finally, why is Superman considered stupid?
Unlike me, he wears his underwear over his pants.
We will see you at Awesome
Con Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes,
it's a big deal, and it's always so good to see you.
Same here, Arch. It's always fun lowering myself to your expectations.
That's so fun.
Hello, friends. I'm John Gonzalez, star reporter, falling star after doing this show for ABC 7's Good Morning Washington, reminding you the Arch Campbell Show gives away free stuff.
Really?
Check our website at news8.net, and you can also follow Arch on Facebook and Twitter. I'm actually tweeting right now as we do the show to let people know how they can watch previous episodes of this pathetic program. And now, speaking of pathetic, here's Arch Campbell, everybody.
My dear friend, thank you so much, Mr. Johnny Gonzalez. What a night, what a night. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for Ask Arch, the television feature that lets you, the viewer, ask the questions. And tonight, assisting with our mailbag, a special guest star. Please welcome comedian Dean Edwards. And Dean, my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
Major star walks into the studio, and let me remind your fans that we know you, of course, from Saturday Night Live and from MTV.
Yeah.
And you're on that wacky State Farm commercial, right?
Oh wow, yeah. The baby. I'm the voice over the baby with the mime. Hey, that's a mime talking. Freaky. Yeah.
So you're coming to the Improv, and tell me about your appearance.
Yeah, man. We have a couple of shows this weekend. We're doing one tonight, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Y'all make sure you come out. It's Easter weekend. There's nothing else to do, so come on out to the Improv Comedy Club.
And if you missed the Thursday night show, that's because this is in reruns.
Exactly.
And we run
All right.
like
Well, boom. Then come out Friday and Saturday.
More than a set of tires.
Or get a flux capacitor and go back in time and go to the Thursday night show.
Well, now, I have asked you to help me with Ask Arch because our viewers write in and we like to answer their questions. So, Johnny Gonzalez.
Here I am.
You know, I get people to do all
What's up,
the
Johnny?
work.
How are you, bud? Pretty good, brother.
We've met each other. That's great. This is our first letter.
All right.
And we like to give our viewers a forum to answer questions. So if you would read the letter, I will
open the letter.
Answer the questions.
It's so fresh.
Yeah.
So I feel like we're at the Oscars or something. And the winner is.
We ain't at the Oscars. I can tell you that.
All right.
I haven't seen these letters for at least 30 minutes.
Ask Arch number 1.
Yes? Who have we heard from this week?
This is Angus Lamonde of Chevy Chase writes.
Dear friend, Angus.
Arch, I don't know why I decided to use this voice. Arch, I recently read there are 3 stages of life. Can you name them?
I can name the 3 stages of life. They are youth, middle age, and you're looking good.
And you're looking good.
You're looking good.
That's for you, Angus. There you go.
People don't do jokes anymore. You know, you do situational comedy now.
And I don't know if you've noticed, Arch, Dean's pants have a lot of zippers. I'm lazy, I'm just going to go ahead and put number 3 right
So
there.
there it is. Just hold that for the next one.
That's why we
That's
call
number
him
3.
El Nino.
This is number 2.
And he's about to be number 4.
All right, here's number 2. Let's see.
You do a lot of local TV shows.
I do some of everything, man. I always like people to come. The more people that come out, the merrier.
Love the Improv, too. Who have we heard from?
All right.
Next.
I'm going to do this in Tracy Morgan's voice. Ask Arch number 2.
Yes?
Allison Alexander, formerly of Alexandria, but now living in Arlington. That's a lot of age.
She moved.
She writes, Arch,
yes.
I was in a bar the other day, and a guy came in with an animal that was half rabbit, half frog.
What?
I had never seen such a thing.
What?
What do you call an animal that's half rabbit and a half frog?
Oh, well, that's called a bunny ribbit.
Hey-oh, Yahtzee! Rah, rah.
You never give jokes to a professional comedian. Never do that at home, ladies and gentlemen. And Johnny has brought you.
We got the 3rd one, baby.
Number 3. At the Improv.
At the Improv, baby.
Get this.
Oh, look at that. And I got something else in my pocket. And it's pink. It's pink.
I'm so glad we're on cable, aren't you?
I feel like Donkey right now. I am Donkey.
You did the voice of Donkey.
Yeah, I did in Scared Shrekless. And,
love that title.
Eddie didn't feel like doing it, so I said, I'll take your money.
Ask Arch number 3.
Yes.
L. Harris of Potomac writes.
L. Harris of Potomac, one of our favorite people.
Oh, okay, good to know. Hey, Arch, I got a brain teaser for you. What's the difference between a fish and a piano?
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. We'll be right back.
Be here all week.